Hello, hello, hello. This is Tom from Tom and Ruth Philippine Adventures. I haven't done one of these in a long time. And as you know, people ask you certain things. A lot of times is, what is enough money? Do you have enough money to come to the Philippines? Well, things change. It's like anything else. You have enough money to live in the States. Some people say that $3,000 is not enough to live in the States. Some people say $5,000 is not enough. Sometimes say you need $7,000, $8,000, $9,000 to live in the States, to live comfortably. But I have many friends that live on $1,000 a month in the States, believe it or not. I mean, everything's paid for. They have everything, their car, their house, everything that they own is paid for. And all they do is take care of their Medicare and, insurance and things like that, food. So, but here's the thing. Yes, you can. You can live anywhere, any amount of money. I mean, you can live in the States for under $1,000, and people do it all the time. You may not have the best lifestyle, but even here, you're not going to have the best lifestyle at $1,000 a month. You're going to have issues with $1,000 a month. Back in the day when I first came here, $1,000 is fine. But believe it or not, groceries have gone out of sight. Don't let anybody tell you any differently. You can't tell me that $1.39 for a can of tomatoes is good, or a loaf of bread is $2 and change, $2 plus $2.40, $2.50 for a loaf of bread. You can't tell me that a chicken the size of my fist for $5, and I'm talking $5 USD, the size of my fist, is enough. We sometimes need to buy 2-3 chickens at a meal, and that's me, Ruth, and RR, because it's small. So you have to really think about things. Can you live? Is it worth coming to the Philippines? Yes, it can be. And you can save some money. But here's the thing, and I've always said this. Don't sell everything you own in the States yet till you come here. If you've never traveled outside the country before and you've never been to the Philippines or any other country in the world and you've never really done anything, make sure you do diligence. Keep the money there in the bank. Come here for vacation for 3 months, 4 months, 6 months, a year. Come here a year, stay around the islands, go everywhere you want to go, do whatever you want to do. You can actually hire people to take you around. There is companies online that actually will take you around and be your tour guide. There's many Filipinas that will take you around and show you the islands. What you have to do is like anything else. Don't just find someone. Don't say you're going to marry. It may be the 5th person or the 10th or the 20th person you met, lady. And you sell everything there and come here and not plan how you're going to have your exit. How are you going to get out of here if something goes bad? What if this happens? What if skies fall? And how do you get back out of here? So many guys have not planned for that. And even if you think about it, even if something does happen and something happens what's going on in the world now, and you got to get back out of here, where would you go? Well, most 99.9999 will say, I'm going back to the States. You don't know how many guys have told me, oh man, you cannot pay me to ever go back there. I thought the guy the other day, I will never ever. I said, you remember 3 years ago when you got here? He goes, yeah, we met here. I said, yeah, we met here. I said, what did you tell me? He goes, what are you talking about? I said, you told me 3 years ago you're never, ever, 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 ever going to leave here. Yeah, you hate it. Where are you going next month? Put his head down. I'm sorry, Tom. Boy, was I wrong. I said, what are you saying? I was wrong. Wrong about what? Wrong about me saying I'll never go back to the United States of America, and I'm going back. And I'm happily going back. I don't care. I'm going back. Now, why are you going back? A, B, C, D, E, F, G. He had a list of about 15 things, cons. But he had 100 pros. But 3 of the cons was enough to make him jump ship. Now, people are coming here, young and old, all over, and having great views and great channels and great. But they don't tell you how it actually is. So, he's going back. His wife does not have visa. They filed for visa 8 months ago, and he's going to go back. He's going to go and do whatever he wants to do and do things. And he said, first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to get me a steak. I said, are you really? He's going to get him a steak somewhere. And I said, why? He goes, well, I don't want to pay $65 for a steak at Outback. That's what they are. I said, okay, I did not know that, but okay. I said, I thought it was $40. He goes, well, last place I went to up in Manila, there was $65 a steak. He said, even fried chicken's gone up. I paid, said he paid $17 for 8 pieces of chicken. So I said, well, and even for us, it's a struggle. I have to tell you, it's really a struggle. So if you do your due diligence, yes, you can come here and you can live inexpensively. You can live like Filipino lives for $1,000 a month or $500 a month. But the problem is, you can live like for $400 a month like Filipino. You got to have rice every meal and fish, or bulat, which is dried fish, so you just have to plan that out accordingly. And you can do it, and you can live here fine. But you're going to have power outages. You're going to have problems with power and electric, and the electric here is double what it is in the States. In some cases, triple. Some people say, I never have brownouts here. Well, you may not have, but you got earthquakes and everything else here. You get deterred on many different things, but you just have to plan for it and just let it roll off your back and not worry about it. The guy I talked to has only been here about 8 months also. I met him day before yesterday. He just arrived 8 months ago. And he's so excited living here. But he said, where's the food? I said, what are you talking about? He says, no food. I said, I know. As you're used to saying, okay, I'm going to come and I'm going to go down to Subway and get me a sandwich. But they don't have it here. They have it, but the selections on the ham and the cheeses and things like that, compared to 15 or 18 there in the States, it might be 3 or 4 here. And I said, they do have them. You can actually go to Burger King. You said, burgers don't taste the same. And I said, well, that's entirely up to you, but you have to make that decision. But you said you wanted to come here, and you spent, $80,000 coming here, building a property, buying a car, and buying these other things. What are you going to do now? I said, do like everybody else. This is your vacation home, or you just come 6 months, or 4 months in the States, and the rest of the time here, or 3 months in the States, and come back. So you'd have to do it. So you can live right now for $1,500 to $1,800 a month comfortably. Some say 2, but $1,500 to $1,800 a month, you live fine. That includes rent, just about anywhere here in the Philippines, and you can live comfortable and be happy with that. But just know this: you got to have at least 15 to 20K in the bank for insurance, and that's just one time going to the hospital. So you have no other money. You might think about that. God bless everybody. I want to thank everybody for always watching my videos. See you guys next time.